Hey everybody, we are back with part 2 of the Whimsical Halloween little journal we're doing. The images we're using for this journal mostly are from BontikVintageDesigns. Link below in the description, as well as a special discount for you guys if you're interested in checking out some of his kits. He's got tons to choose from. Tons. And as you can see, bright, fun images, colors galore. So yeah, check them out. And if you find something to put in your cart, be sure and use the little discount code he's provided. Again, all that'll be below in the description. So let's jump into where we left off. I fussy cut all the goodies out, and I have added some little fabric and ribbon trim to my tags. I haven't decided, but I think I want to back these. This is really thin. It's thin paper, and I backed it with some thin paper. And so when you do that, your paper kind of puckers a little bit. So I might cover the back of these. I still haven't decided yet. But I've sewn around everything in black thread in kind of a double frame, kind of in a whimsical type pattern. Can see kind of got double lines here and squiggly lines and all that. I kind of, again, going with the whimsical theme. As far as these guys, I'm going to use them to decorate, so I'm not too concerned with the back. So we'll get into it. These two little guys, I was going to sew around them, and I started, and I don't know if you can see, but my bobbin ran out. And so this one has holes in it, so I was like, okay, fine. Changed out my thread and my bobbin, which is one of the things that, I feel like I do that all the time, but I guess when you're sewing in your journals, that's what happens. So you're always changing that out and refilling your bobbin and all that. So anyways, that was the first go around with this guy. And when I got my sewing machine all ready to go, I tried again with this one. And my sewing machine started acting up as well. So these two little pieces, I'm probably going to fussy cut the little pumpkins out, I think. Who knows? But we have those as well. Also, while I was sewing, I remembered that a week or so ago I did a Tuesday 10, hashtag Tuesday 10, which is a collaboration with Studio Lou. She does a weekly video kind of using a good 10 pieces of her scraps. And anyways, be sure and check that out. You can see my previous Tuesday 10s as well. But my last Tuesday 10, I took her images. Cindy at Studio Lou provided with her Patreon, her Patreon folks this fun little clip art of these frames, these colorful, bright, fun frames. And so I took my Tuesday 10, took 10 of these frames, I've got a handful of them here, and added some old vintage photos to them. And they've been on my sew pile for a while. But my initial plan with them was to use them in this journal. I haven't decided if I'm still going to do that. I like them. I think they're fun. They're whimsical, and the fact that they're kind of older pictures they give me a bit of a Halloween feel to them. Some of them do. This guy, not so much. But this lady, this one right here. So if I can work them into using them in this journal, I will. If not, they'll go in my ephemera stash, and I'll have them. And I did go through, couple of things. We cut out all of our pieces, and we sewed them. I did not sew these guys because, again, I don't really know. I really don't know what they're for. Again, I think you fold them here, and you fold them here, and you have a little pocket. but the fact that it's got, if you do that, you have an image on both sides, and so that kind of confuses me. So I'm waiting to decide and to see what I'm supposed to do with these guys. So I didn't sew around them, and I backed them. Hopefully that was not a mistake. Hopefully whatever you're supposed to do with them is not going to be too thick. And so yeah, I didn't sew on them yet, but they are ready to go for whenever I figure out what that is. And so we cut out pieces, we sewed pieces. We sewed these from Tuesday 10, and I sewed my inside pages. I did as kind of like a whimsical type double stitch. I love that look. And I will say this. I probably should have, there's the other one, and they're sewn to just the page that was next to it, this light yellow cardstock. I probably should have sewn them for the look before, but I guess if I sewed them just for the look and not to the page, that would defeat the purpose, because I sewed them to this page, so I wouldn't have a white page. Anyways, all that to be said, I'm not 100% pleased with this. I'm okay with it because I am doing that whimsical type double stitching throughout this journal. It is my thought process. Like I said, I've got it on my little pieces, and so I'm okay with it. But now my balanced brain tells me that I need to do this on more pages, not just the ones that have the image on them. So it's possible I'll be doing it throughout, maybe as a finishing touch. Who knows? So also, I decided when I was digging through to find some ribbony scraps for these tags, I decided that I really liked this purple lace. Now, with that being said, I took the blue writing pages out and replaced them with purple. So we are using purple in this Halloween journal. We just are. So no more blue pages. All the writing pages are purple. And the main reason why is because, oh, I didn't do that yet. Okay, still got to do that. Add that to our list. Still got to do that. Cover gunk. Remove. Okay, it's on the list. We'll catch it next time. The reason why is because, so we've got this bluish color, and we've got this yellowish color, and I just really think that goes with it. I mean, it doesn't go with it, but it goes with it. So I just think, I just like it. I like those three colors together, and so, with the black. So we'll probably do, lace on the edge here, or lace on the edges of my pages, or something like that. But it just really was speaking to me. The orange and this yellow, so we're doing purple throughout here. So those were the only things that I did. Oh, and I cut out our bigger pages. I got them cut out. I haven't done anything with them yet, but they're all cut out. Now this one is a double page. I could use it as a page in the journal, but I haven't decided. I only have one that I printed out that was a double page. The rest are singles, and they're pretty much pumpkins too. But so I don't know. I might. I don't know. I hadn't decided what we're gonna do with that yet. So now we are on to. I kind of am trying to decide. I think our next step is going to be, I need to find the spine cover. Fabric choice for the spine cover. And I can actually, if I find something simple, I can actually work with the purple there. So that's good. And I've got plenty of this. So I think I'm feeling good about that. So we will work on that as well. So now I think I want to try to kind of play around with my scraps. Again, I have this, it's double-sided. I like the words on it, but this pulls in my purple. And then I just have some regular orangey scraps. I have this polka dotted orangey scraps. It goes. It doesn't have any purple, or it does have some green, so that could be useful. Like I said, I've just got a lot of scraps. So here's another Halloween page scrap. It's got little pumpkins on one side, and it's got these little skulls on the other side. I will likely use the pumpkin side. So I wanted to this is kind of cool too. It is a piece of paper, but it's really thick, and it's almost like a leather. It's almost like a thick watercolor paper. It's textured. Anyways, it's really pretty. So we're going to try to use it as well. So I'm thinking, set these aside because we don't know what we're doing with them yet. This is our cover journal book that we're working on still. I think I'm going to pull out these two, mainly because this is just blues and greens, and we're going towards purple. I'm going to pull out this guy. I like his frame. It's purple, but he's not Halloween-y to me. And it's kind of the same with this one. She has a little bitty bit of orange, a little bitty purple. So I'm going to pull her out. These two are very purpley, very Halloween-y. I think those will work. And maybe that's what we'll do, is just do two of these. Because these are not, although that green pulls in really nicely. Okay, well, we'll put them in the pile. How's that? So we have a little pile of goodies to play with. Most of these, I think, are going to be decorations. And then there's a couple of tags here that they've got the little fabric on them. So that's what we're working with. So I want to create some pockets and create some journal cards, because I really don't have any journal cards right now. I've just got a couple little tags. Now I'm sure that if I went back onto this kit and dug around, I could find some smaller images to play with that would work perfect for journal cards, and I may do that before this is all over. But we could decide where these go. So I have 4 of them. So we could do 2 in one signature and 2 in the other signature. Maybe that's what I need to work on, is sorting my stuff. I tend to do that when I create journals. I split them in half, unless it's a storybook journal, because that don't necessarily work so well. Because of the way the storybook journals are. So we decided we have 2 of these, 4 of these, so we'll do 2 in each. And we have 3 little tags, so we have 2 bigger tags. And then let's see what else we have. I know we have 2 of these guys, just little designs. And we'll just put these in here for little pumpkins that I was getting frustrated with. And so we have 2 little bats. So we'll do that, even though that'll give us an extra tag. That's okay. And I'm kind of feeling like, while this cat is super duper cute, I'm kind of feeling like I'm not so sure I want to use it. So we're going to set him aside and just let him sit up there and look at me. And so there's our witches. We'll separate those. And then we have these two pieces. So we'll do that. And I put this house piece over here because we have, this is the same image, just cut down to a different size. So that kind of gives us what we're working on for each signature. That's kind of how my brain functions best, is to kind of divide and conquer. And we still have this guy here. And I guess we could split the difference and do one in each. I guess we'll do that. And not use it as a page. I mean, it would easily lend itself to being a page, but we'll just do that. Okay. So let's work in. I just have this chunk of a scrap. So let me get the part that I know we won't use off. And I'm inclined to half it. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it's a full 12 by 12. I'm inclined to half it. And so that way each signature gets equal parts of this loveliness. I normally don't divide and conquer my scraps, but since this is so limited as to really what we have and what we're working with, because I don't have any more of this, not that I'm aware of. And I think I want to do the same thing with this pumpkin strip. Let me make sure he's a full 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good deal. And so we will cut him at the 6. 5, 6. So we'll have equal parts of these pumpkins in each signature. Now, you don't have to do it that way. You can just go free willy with it. But again, I like to do that mainly so I know that I've got, looky here, I got 2 little pieces. Cut off the part that I know we won't use. Yep. And then we'll divide and conquer these as well. My brain tells me I have to be even. So we have to be even. And this is the same scrap with the Halloween words on the back. So there's that. Let's see what else we got in our scrap bucket. I think everything else is just plain colored. I have some of that. I think everything else is just plain colored scraps though. So that's okay. Because we'll mix and mingle those. So I have these random, this random, that random, and these randoms. So that's what we have. I could cut this, I could go ahead and cut this in half and plan for it to be a pocket. I think it's too thick to be a journal card. And besides the fact you couldn't really write on it, either side of it, so maybe we'll just do that. We'll just go ahead and chop him in half and plan for him to be a pocket or something of such. And so these 3 randoms I'm just going to kind of have to use where we need them. Okay. All that to be said, let's dump out all of our goodies. And let's kind of do some planning. So we have 3 images plus our center image. And I think, you know, and essentially what I'll do is I'll just sew these to a page. Let me get some clips, paper clips here. That there. oh, it's paper clips to plan. We'll just kind of put things where we think we want them. And you know, since I've got that big spread of the bat, I think I'm going to trade this out for the witch. So we can have a bat in this back one. Okay. I like the idea of the Halloween house being kind of like the first image you see. So I'm kind of thinking for this. And then we'll have some writing page. We could always do this here, but I don't want to do that. How about we do her here? This tones down our green, because this whole green page will be covered, which is not a bad thing. And then this other pumpkin back here, maybe we'll put him on the green as well. Or, yeah. So we'll still have some green throughout, but just not so overpowering with the green. So we'll do that, and what I'll do is I'll trim these down to size and sew them, kind of like I did the center page here. So that's that. And I think this would be a cute little belly band. So let's see where he could go. I actually kind of like it on the dark orange, but I like the contrast here, so we'll do it on this green. How's that? And I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and glue this in. We'll get it glued in and get it drying. Oh, I want to also, because I am a corner rounder, and I also want to, okay, this is going to throw me off because, well, so we're still going to use this blue because it matches the cover, even though we're trying to go with purple. Nothing says we can't have blue and purple. We're just not going to overpower with the blue. We'll use it where we can. So. And I'm just going to go pretty traditional right in the middle of the page with this. Simple little belly band, and we'll figure out from there what we want to do with it. We still have this little guy now, little scrap. Okay, and then we want to do a pocket out of this, like a little corner tuck spot. I don't feel like this is even. It's throwing me off a little bit. I knew it wasn't. It's off just by a hair of my chinny chin. But it's off enough to throw me off. Isn't that weird how you see things like that? I think it's weird. Now this doesn't show up blue, it shows up black, which is okay as well. Not on this orange. It's showing up black. That's okay. We can work with that. So we have a belly band in the back. So let's do this tuck spot up here somewhere. We can do the traditional, or Or we could cut it down since we have little tags, but I think we'll do this. Curious to see how this thick paper is going to stick and stay down. I mean, it should be just fine with the weld bond, but it is thick. So let me see here. Let's do this. Okay. Now, let's see here. Yeah, see, it's popping up. Just give it a good press some more. I think this is chaos. This is, you know, what I'm known for. I think what I want to do now is switch to the other. And kind of do some more planning over here as well. And see what we got going on here. Okay. So we need a plan for where these three guys are going. Here's our goodies. And that, and so we know what we're doing with those two things. So we decided we liked this as a tuck, little pocket. I wonder if it's straight as well. It's a little off, so we'll trim him up as well. Nothing wrong with a little trimmy trim. I was thinking. I was trying to remember what side the other one was on again. I like to be even and I like to play the mirror game. Okay, so we have the belly band in the back of that, so we can put it in the front of this one, which I mean that will make essentially, depending on which goes first. I think I want this to be the first signature, which means if I put the belly band here, we will have kind of two belly bands right close together, but that's okay. There's no rule that says we can't do that. No rule against it. Just things you have to think about when you're piecing these things together. I think I'm gonna need to find like some paper. That sounds funny. Not some cardstock, you know, journal card type paper, but like some paper. Well, let me just glue that crooked. Goodness, child. some paper that I can make like little notepads or things like that out of. Because I think a lot of these little bits and bobs are gonna go well like at the top of something. You know, that's kind of a thought process for whatever that's worth. And then we'll do this one here. I guess I could have got kind of crazy and did some whimsical, you know, sewing, stitching designs on these things, but I did not. Oh, you know, I was talking about finding some paper. I could easily do this paper, the purple, the lined paper. Duh. Can easily do that. Okay, and so now we have these babies that we need to find a face for. I think I want this here. And then we have a bat. And pumpkin. Maybe we'll do him on the back. And we'll find a place for the lovely little bat. So bats and pumpkins and witches is what's throughout. Bats and pumpkins and witches. That's what's throughout here. Guess we'll need to go here. He'd be okay there across from the purple. I think so. Okay, so we're kind of all planned out and we're sorted. I don't mean for this to drag out, but I need to dig out some purple paper and kind of wrap my brain around what we're going to do as far as more ephemera stuff. Again, I may jump back on my link and print out some stuff, some more of these images. This is the Whimsical Halloween kit that I'm playing in. It's not the full kit. There's plenty of other goodies. I was trying not to do the whole kit because I didn't want it to overwhelm me. I just wanted a simple little Halloween journal. So I think I'm going to jump off here, browse through the images, see if there's anything more I need to print off initially. And then I'm going to get these pages sewn where they need to be. And then I'm going to find some paper. I'll look through my stationery section and see if there's something different other than the paper, the purple paper. If there is, we'll use that. If not, we'll use the purple lined paper. So that's where we're going to leave it off for right now. It is kind of getting late in the afternoon and evening, and I need to do some dinnery things and laundry things and get ready for my day tomorrow. So I'll leave you here. I am I have homework to do those few things, and part of my homework, and it can be your homework too, is to figure out what these are and what we're supposed to do with them. We're learning together, right? Right? Help me out here. So anyways, that's where we're going to leave off. And we will be back, once I get my homework done, we'll be back for a part 3. Again, I'm going to try not to drag this out, but I don't want them to be really long videos. So when we come back on part 3, we will get busy and get some things done. So anyways, I'm going to close up for now, and we will see you guys soon. Bye for now.